I might get a little sassy this video. I'm very passionate about it. Okay. Well, hello everybody. Hi, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. We have got a good one for you guys today. So, you guys love when we do collabs. And we've been doing some different ones. We've been dabbling in the collabs and our theme. So, we are doing the flat-broke meals with
Aunt Vickie's Variety Corner
and SouthernFrugalMomma. We're going to bring you guys some things that we have put together for flat-broke meals. And I'm going to talk to you guys a wee bit, just a wee bit before we get started. Lately, there has been a very big conversation surrounding food scarcity, food insecurity. We're talking about struggle meals, flat-broke meals, what to do when you really don't have anything. We're going to talk about it a little bit at first. So a lot of the times when we do these videos and we show struggle meals and we show flat-broke meals, things like that, we get a lot in the comments. I'm not mad about it. Let me just say that. But a lot of our comments are surrounded by people saying, that's a lot of processed food. How dare you feed your family processed food? There's no vegetables in that. We get people really upset that there's not like an actual fresh meat protein or a protein in general other than beans. We see it all the time. I specifically see it in my comments a lot. People just get really testy about it. And I feel like somewhere along the way, a lot of people have lost sight of what it is to need those meals. I feel like sometimes it's a privilege to be able to be concerned about processed foods. Because if you've truly ever been hungry, you've truly ever struggled to put food on your table, you have struggled and you know what it's like. You know what an empty belly feels like. You know what that pain feels like. You aren't so worried about processed foods. You aren't so worried about empty calories from a vegetable when you just need something on your belly. You aren't too worried about having a protein, because those things are a luxury in this day and time. They truly are. To be able to afford, especially like a fresh meat type protein, that's a luxury. For a majority of people, it's a luxury. It's a true luxury. To be able to go to the grocery store and buy organic whole food snacks for your kids or yourself or your family, that's a luxury. To be able to go to a store and be able to decide between whether or not I'm going to buy fresh chicken breast or I am going to have to go buy a $3 pack of chicken patties, that's a luxury, to be able to not have to buy that processed food. And I feel like so many people either have lost sight of it or it's been a privilege. So, and while I'm saying that it could be a little privilege, it's a luxury, I don't necessarily say those things to make it a bad thing. I think if you've never been in that situation or you've never experienced that, I do think it is a privilege, but it's also a blessing. Like, it's not a bad thing that you've never been through those things. When it becomes a bad thing is when you're shaming other people that's going through that, and that's when it becomes bad. That's when it becomes out of touch, which happens a lot. So if you're in that position, if you are that privileged person, that person that is really so truly blessed, make sure you don't tear anyone down that is walking a different walk of life than you are currently. Like I said, there's a lot of stigma around it. There is no shame in having to make those choices for yourself or your family. If you are having to make those choices, it is okay. It is okay. The only thing at the end of the day is that people go to bed with food on their bellies when you're in that situation. And sometimes when I'm making videos, it definitely reflects those comments. I really try to make sure I have a vegetable. I really try to make sure I have like one of those fresh proteins. But when the reality of what I'm supposed to be doing is showing you like a general meal that's cheap and it's going to be filling and it's going to feed your family. So that's what the point of this video for me today is. I'm going to keep it real. I am not going to try to put empty calories just so we feel better about having a vegetable. I'm going to try to make it filling to fill up bellies. And I don't care if it's processed. I am showing people who are truly struggling, who have $10 to feed themselves for a week, how to make a meal from nothing. That's what we're going to do today. That's the goal. I don't care about a protein. I don't care about processed foods, and I don't care about a vegetable today. If we can include them, great. If not, I don't care. We are keeping it real. We are doing super duper, duper duper, low cost, flat broke meals. We are going to end that stigma that surrounds this when you are struggling for food and you are struggling to put food on the table, and we're going to talk about it. And we're going to get it done. I'm going to show you guys some ideas. Now, granted, I did have to buy a few things, but most of this stuff has come from my cabinet. And what I did buy, I tried to make sure that everything was under $1. I tried to make sure that it was shelf stable, easily accessible. I did try to get a few things that don't require a stove if you don't have it. So try to get something for everybody. We're going to make them tasty. They're going to be good. They're probably already in your pantry. We're going to get it done. Okay, for this one, I'm going to go ahead and just use a little bit of oil. The only extra things that I'm going to be using is a little bit of oil and salt and pepper. We're going to let it heat up, and I'll bring you back to show you what we're going to do next. Okay. I have got these noodles, and we are going to dump them in. This is one of our favorite things to make, a low-cost little meal, and it's really good. So I'm going to start by getting these and tossing them around in this oil, and we're going to let these kind of toast a little bit. It's going to give more flavor. Our little noodles are cooking, and I'm going to bring you up close. You see how it's kind of toasting? It should be fragrant at this point with the oil. We're going to let them go just a little bit longer. You don't want to burn them. You just want to give them a little bit of a toasty toast. This is as far as I'm going so we don't risk burning. We don't want to mess anything up. So, I'm going to add in 3 cups of water. I always keep some of these in the cabinet. They're about 98 cents for an 8-pack. I'm going to use 1 pack for some seasoning. We're going to mix that in here. We're going to use another 1/4 of our bag of frozen vegetables to stretch it further. And to add some protein, we're going to do some pinto beans in here and give it a stir. We're going to bring it to a boil. Should just take a few minutes to cook. And this is a super filling, vegetables included, very flavorful soup. Our soup is going to be $1.68, and it's going to stretch super far. I think I am going to toast some bread to go with it, so it's even more filling. So still less than $2. Okay, our soup is done. It just took a few minutes. I have toasted 2 pieces of bread, and we're going to dip it. Soup. We have our soup. We have our toasty. Riley is going to try it first.
Is it hot?
Probably. Is it pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
You want to dip the toast in it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Solid?
Perfect.
Gonna fill your belly up?
Yeah. Super good. Basic seasonings, veggies, protein. It's gonna fill your belly up so quick. It's perfect. It'll feed my family of 5, and honestly, we would probably have a little bit of leftover. So,
10 out of 10. You want to try it, Kenny? Kenny is munching on frozen green beans, and I don't know why. She came over here and got some out of my mixed veggies. Do you mean to just give you a bite since it's good? Okay, this one's a winner. She's getting another frozen green bean. Okay, you gotta pin down. I'm short. Okay, so it is like, I use Sazon seasoning, like it's like a Mexican seasoning, and noodles, veggies, and pinto beans for protein, and it with a piece of toast.
All right, let's go for it.
Basic seasonings. Pretty good. Fill your
Pretty
belly
good.
up.
I like them.
That's good. I'll eat it.
Worth it for about like $1.70 something.
Well, yeah.
Totally. And there's a whole pot. Hattie has a Jamie shirt on.
That's why it's
She
so big.
loves to sleep in an oversized t-shirt. So I just let her. It's got beans in it, your favorite.
The noodle. I feel like we have these noodles
Mhm.
before.
We definitely have.
I feel like we have them.
Pretty good. Good to fill your little tummy up.
Great.
And there's a little piece of toast in there to dip in the soup. Good. For this next meal, we are going to do our mac and cheese in the microwave. This is one of those meals that I want you to be able to cook if you have no access to stove or anything. So we're just going to use microwave only. We're going to go ahead and nuke our mac and cheese for about 10 minutes. Okay, we have our microwave mac and cheese. We are going to let this water stay in it because I'm not adding butter and I'm not adding milk to keep it the same price. Okay, just throw your cheese packet in there. One of my favorite things to do with mac and cheese, boxed mac and cheese, to add a little flavor, especially when I'm not using butter or milk, is just throw a stinking ton of black pepper in there. And we are not done. We are going to use this to make a meal for my family of 5, so BRB. I have a can of chili I got, and we're just going to make some microwave chili mac. I'm going to stir it in, and I am going to microwave this for a few more minutes, because remember, I did say that this one is my no stove needed meals. Okay, chili mac is done. It made a huge bowl, and I've got some set aside to try. So BRB. Okay, Kenny's gonna try the chili mac
I
first.
have grown. See what I have tall I am?
She's super tall. I also serve the chili mac with a piece of toast because I'm telling you guys, bread is so filling.
Try it by itself.
Uh-huh.
Instead of like steaming.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get? What do you give it?
I 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I 10. I like to do this.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a classic. Okay, Hattie, go for it, sister. Pretty good? It's mac and cheese with chili.
Okay.
What do you give it?
I'll tell you 9 out of 10.
Okay, high five.
I'm gonna try it with this. Please.
Don't you look at me like that. My hair just thought I was being cringy. She hurt my feelings.
I didn't. Is that?
No. Pretty good? What do you give it?
9 out of 10.
All right. Oh, she's going back in for the second bite. Toodaloo. You gonna try it?
I feel like on Home Improvement, what was the neighbor's name?
Wilson.
Yeah, I feel like Wilson, and you never see his
I'm
face.
sorry. I'm short.
Chili Mac.
Chili Mac. It's a classic. No milk or butter.
That's
Still
good.
pretty flavorful. It's
I
so
mean-
good.
Chili's good. Mac's good.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a solid one. The cost for that Chili Mac was around $1.60, including the toast. Solid meal. We all have had that stale bread. We have all had those heels of the bread that we didn't want to waste. And we want to put them to use. So I'm going to start by stacking 4 slices in the bottom of the pan. I'm going to set this to the side for right now. Get in a bowl. I've got a can of cream of something soup. And then we're going to go ahead, fill with water. Oop, make a mess, Emily. Mix. Salt and pepper go a long way. So mix. Get it as mixed as you possibly can. Bring over your pan. We are going to make a cream of soup bread pudding. Make sure everything is kind of slathered. We have some veggies. Just using a sprinkle. And we're going to save the rest because we got to make more meals, guys. These have got to last us. I used about 1/4 of the bag. We're going to put a couple more slices on top. And the rest of our soup. And we're going to bake this in the oven at 400 for about 20 minutes or so. And we're going to have bread pudding. So for this bread pudding, it came to $1.28. Okay, our bread pudding is done. And I know it doesn't look good. I am well aware that it doesn't look good. But it's going to be good. It's going to taste good. It's going to be good. It's going to fill our bellies up. It's going to be delicious. It's got vegetables. It's got that good cream of something soup. It's toasty. And it's flavorful. Like, what more could you want? Maybe for it to be pretty, but oh well. We'll make Jake try it too. That's delicious. It's gravy on bread. It is gravy on bread. Jake's going to try it. He has to. I'm making him. Everybody is dissing this.
No,
But you
I'm not
know
dissing
what?
it. I didn't
Little
look at
me ate it when we was hungry. I got you that crispy bite.
Oh, okay.
It's gravy on bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't look the prettiest. And I'm well aware. So if anybody wants to say that is disgusting, I know it doesn't look good, but it tastes good.
I like it.
It's gravy on bread.
Gravy on bread.
With vegetables.
That reminds me of something. It's
I
pretty
know,
good, though.
It does taste like something, and I can't place
I
it.
can't either.
But it's something familiar. I don't know.
Not bad.
It's not bad, but it does taste familiar.
Kind of reminds you of one of them pot pies.
Mm-hmm.
The frozen pot pies.
I think
But
that's it. It tastes like a Marie Calendar or something.
I think that's it.
I think it is. If you want a cheap Marie Calendar pie, even cheaper than what's in the freezer section, this is it. The next one, we're going to do another microwavable meal. And this one's going to be an individual one. We all know that we've got some ramen packets laying around somewhere. So we are going to zhuzh up some ramen. I'm going to use the packet. I'm going to add the remainder of our frozen vegetables. I don't have as much because Kenny was eating frozen green beans like it was the best snack she's ever had. And I'm going to fill this just over the top, and we're going to microwave it for about 4 minutes. Okay, to go with our little ramen, we're going to take a bowl. We're going to put just a little bit of oil in the bottom. And you guys are probably like me. There's always a stray egg in your fridge. And you think, what can I do with one egg? I'm going to show you. Whisk it. Doesn't even have to be perfect. I'm going to do a little bit of salt. Of course, a little bit of black pepper. Maybe a lot. That was an accident. Whisk again. And then we are going to microwave this for about 1.5 minutes. Okay, our ramen is out of the microwave. It's done. Remember, we cooked it with that seasoning packet. And I am going to use a little bit of soy sauce just to zhuzh it up a little bit. Because everybody, I think, probably has that weird random bottle of soy sauce laying in the fridge. We have got a ramen. I have got my microwaved egg. This is seriously one of my favorite little quick eats if I need to. It's always so good. I gotta let this cool though before I drop because this is popping. This was about a 75-cent meal, and it's gonna be super easy. You could probably easily split this between 2 people as well, and serve it with a piece of toast. Okay, let's try our fancy little ramen. I'm telling you, this is so good every time. Like the egg with the ramen and that little bit of soy sauce in it, it just brings it up to a different level. Plus you got your veggies. Like I said, you could definitely split this between 2 people. Even 3 maybe. Serve it with a piece of toast because I'm telling you that bread goes a long way. This is really good. It's really filling. It's super delicious. And it's 75 cents. Probably a little less. That was our flat broke meals. Everything was super cheap, super filling. They had my whole family except for that last ramen meal. But I told you guys I easily think it could be split between 2 to 3 different people. Even though it's just 1 pack of ramen. It can be done. It can be done. Everything was under $2. I truly wanted to make $1 meals that were filling. I am going to stand by that loaf of bread because I didn't even use half of it. And if you have a loaf of bread, you can work wonders. It was $1.12. You can be so creative with just what little bit you have in your cabinets, and I promise you can create something from nothing. Don't look at everything you don't have. Just try to focus on what you do have and what you can make out of it and how to stretch it as far as you possibly can. I know it's probably a little bit sassy in this video. Sorry. The topic has really bugged me a lot lately. And I have found myself like making myself stay quieter so I can please those people that I see in the comments that are commenting on like processed food and are commenting on there's not enough protein or there's, you know, not enough veggies and things like that. When the reality of it is that sometimes, most of the time these days, that's a luxury that people don't have. It is truly a luxury. It's a privilege. It is. And it's just been on me. And I feel like I should maybe not cater to that side of things as much when I'm trying to do these really cheap budget meals. And I'm not going to. We're going to keep it real because the reality of flat broke is sometimes you can't do that stuff. Okay, so what have we learned? That I get a little bit heated with this topic. We have learned, friends, that if we haven't walked that walk of life and we're not in that hard spot and we don't know what somebody else is struggling with, that we shouldn't comment on what they're choosing to feed their family. You might look at it and you might see unhealthy, but they might look at it and they might see the only option they have to feed their kids and fill their kids' bellies. We're going to stop bullying people for needing help. That's a big one. We're going to stop looking at people and maybe looking at, you know, what they have, and they might seem like they have a lot when we know nothing about them, and they might be struggling for everything they got. We got to be nice to each other. We got to lift each other up because that's the only way that we're going to make it. So the only way. We're going to learn from each other. We're going to each be able to share our experiences and what we've been through and what we have created for our family. And we're going to learn from each other and take that from each other. And we're going to give each other some mutual respect. Okay? I love you guys so much. And everybody is truly wonderful most of the time in my comments, and you guys are so supportive, and I love that you feel so comfortable with sharing your own story and your struggles and what you've been through, and that it helps. Like, we built like this cute, sweet little community that just wants to help each other. We're going to help each other. Okay, love you guys. Sorry for being a little bit sassy and all that in this video, but it's fine. It's all gonna be fine. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things. Embrace the chaos. Go watch Aunt Vickie's video and go watch Southern Frugal Mama's video. They've got some stuff for you too. Will they be as sassy as I've been? Nah, I don't know. It's possible because this has been a hot topic lately. Go watch everybody's video. Tell them I said, hey girl, hey. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.